Hello, and welcome to another edition of Connecting the Dots, the interview series where we have thought leaders, innovators, and game changers of our industry share their tips, insights, and learning. My name is Andy Waltenspiel, and I'm running a Munich based consultancy working with exactly these people on the topics that drives our industry. Today, my guest is a long-time Harmonic employee, but now he's running his own company, Your Media Transformation. Here is Thierry Fautier. Hey Thierry, hey, great to see you.
Hello, Andy. Hello.
Lovely to have you in my channel today, just before we go skiing on the weekend with a big crowd from the industry. That will be fun. But today it's work time because you've been at CES and we want to talk about some of the things you've seen.
Yes. So maybe a quick introduction, Your Media Transformation, helping executive to transform their companies. And the reason why I went to CS was to see where does the industry stand in terms of the new topics that I will be happy to discuss with you today.
You published a CES report with three parts: AI, CTV, and the third part is mobile cars and sustainability. What was the biggest theme you saw at CES these days?
Obviously, AI was a big thing, and there were huge banners from Samsung at the front wall of the central hall. So AI was big. LLM was also a big topic as part of AI.
And what specifically did you see AI for media and entertainment? Because that's the industry you're helping to transform.
Correct. So, as you remember, AI started many years ago with the TV manufacturers selling you the story that they cannot convert UHD to 4K and even 8K. So, this is still there. Generation chip number 2, number 3, number 4. I think they have done a good job. Of course, recommendation is, of course, also improved using AI. But I think for me, the most interesting part was the LLM part.
So, where is the big stuff coming from? Is it the TV vendors? Is it not more the chipset vendors? We saw announcement of Qualcomm, Synaptics was there, many others. So, who is really driving?
I think if you want my personal opinion, being a chip guy by training, and it's everything is done by the silicon itself. So whatever you hear from the TV manufacturer, the phone manufacturer, is all powered by the silicon. You mentioned company Qualcomm, Synaptics. You of course have MediaTek, with dominating the TV market. Some of them make big speech. Like the CEO of Qualcomm was there to present where he stands and telling us it's not starting last year. It started 10 years ago. And that's, I think, very good for our industry to see that the chip guys are really on top of it. And of course, on TV, we have not seen major announcement from the TV manufacturers because the chips are just released now. So I expect we might see big announcement by 2025.
So, are we moving AI more from the cloud where it's today? ChatGPT happens in the cloud. We're moving more and more towards the edge.
Yes, that's the trend. And obviously, people want to control, the consumer electronic company want to control what is fed to the user. If it's completely data which is out of their control, they probably will not like that. Second, they want also very fast reaction time. You think about a driving car, you think about on your TV looking at some kind of recommendation. I think what we have not seen yet is the chat GPT interaction you have with your PC.
Yeah.
In the same way with your TV, say, I don't want this movie, I want that movie, I told you I don't want to see this actor. And I think this is where the fun will really start.
I mean, there's the fun side, there's also the concern side, and we heard the godmother of AI, as people call it, a Stanford professor. She said tasks, not jobs, will be replaced. I mean, we're in the consolidating phase, we're a commodity almost, TV. So, do you agree AI will replace tasks or jobs, and what will go first?
I think it's a mix of both. That's why when you have those panels where people talk about AI at large, it is at the end very contentious because you cannot say AI as a global technology. It's more what AI can do for specific jobs. So my take on the low level job, those jobs will be replaced by AI. But for the high level jobs, AI will be more of an assistant, meaning that the master of the knowledge will check what AI says and say, oh, that's a good idea, I forgot about it. Or because he's a master, he say, no, AI is wrong in that respect.
So, AI on recommendations, you mentioned it. So where do you see, are all the traditional reco engine guys in trouble? Or can they do now stuff on steroids? Or will OpenAI eat their lunch? What do you think?
That's a very good question. And I talked to many recommendation company at the show. And also I talked to operators who have been dealing with recommendation for many years. And my take is I would say the pay TV market, they already have something and it's good enough. The question, do they need to upgrade their system with a full AI-based system? I am not sure. As you know, pay TV is more in a limbo mode. They want to keep what they have and they don't want to make too much noise. What is more interesting is the OTT guy who are more by nature adventurous. They have developed the technology by themselves. And the $1 million question is, will they accept something which is not under their control, that is not built inside their company in order to bring the next generation recommendation experience?
Yeah. I mean, several people said AI will be a foundation technology like electricity. So once we're there, and there is still a way to go, then things will really become easy. You talked about limbo mode. Funnily or interestingly, we saw a few things are about to die. What's the story about 8K and ATSC?
Yes. So 8K, I hate to say dying because I used to be the president of Virtual HD Forum and it was mostly focused on 4K. So we saw the the 8K coming. And at that time, we were a bit cautious because we thought that why do we need 8K if 4K is not already deployed at scale? So I think 8K, I think would call it in a bad shape. One of the reasons is, for example, TCL stopped producing TV. The other reason is that content provider, they tell you upfront, we are not going to invest in 8K. And third, of course, you have the European regulation on sustainability telling you, okay, if you want an 8K TV, it must not do more than 100 watts. So for all those reasons, I think 8K have a very, very strong headwind. And I don't think it's going to happen before many years. The next gen TV is, as you know, on growth in terms of building infrastructure. 75% of the US population can be reached by a next gen TV signal. And as you remember from our NAB conversation, I think fast is taking airtime, if I may say. And my NAB 23 poll was saying 80% of people believe fast has more impact than next gen TV. So here again, next gen TV, very traditional approach, fast, very disruptive approach. Guess where the consumer are spending their time today?
So fast is the big hype word, right? You and I, we can launch a fast channel and we're gonna be rich, right? That's the takeaway?
No.
No.
Fast, just to disappoint you, I know you have a lot of libraries and you would like to make a channel, the Andy's channel, but I would say fast is like all the media entertainment. So you can target niche users, martial art, on the horror movie, you can do that. And this is very well fitting with the internet. It's a unicast delivery. You don't take the spectrum as you do in cable.
Yeah.
My prediction is that all the cable or all the low viewership channel that you see even on DTT will move too fast.
But still, they will make money if they have interesting content and reach.
Correct. And now back to money, people say, but who is making money? And I talked to one of the veterans in the fast industry. He told me, Thierry, I'm not going to give you my numbers because those are proprietary information. I can point you to 2 data points. Roku number, which is the number one fast service on the planet, I think. And also the Visio numbers will show you the hardware sales and profit, which is profit close to zero. And all the profit they have today is on the Visio fast service, which is tens of millions of dollars profit. They have, by the way, never seen in the consumer electronic business.
Good. Thierry, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your insights and learnings from CES. And I'm looking forward to a weekend of skiing with you and the crowd in a bit. Thank you again. See you on the slopes. Bye, Thierry. Ciao.
Thank you. Bye.